Greetings, viewers. This is CP666 signing on for a general update video. First one that I've made in a while. Why is my camera plugged in? It doesn't need to be plugged in at all. As you can see, while there are some things on the floor that have definitely left the floor, it is still a gigantic mess. And there's still a lot of things that I have to go through and get rid of. But my life has been made easier, a little bit, because as you can see, I've got my desk back, and it's fixed. It's not perfect, and I'll show you why it's not perfect once I'm done with this. Right now I'm actually using this PowerBook to rip CDs into my library. What's this? Multiple matches were found. I don't care, just use one of them. Okay. Spinning up the disc though. Would you like to import? Yes, I want to import. That's why I did that in the first place. So I'm going to transfer all of the music from my CDs onto this machine, and then hopefully I'm going to take them from this machine and move them onto a 320 gigabyte drive, or that right there, which I'm then going to move all that. I can't speak. After I move all the stuff from here to there, I'm going to move all the stuff that's on the 32 gigabyte thumb drive that I've got plugged into that onto that 320 gig drive over there as well. I think I talked about that in one of my recent videos. Actually, no I didn't. I talked about it in a video that I'm going to be uploading soon enough. As you can see, this is slightly different. And there's a DVD drive in pieces on the floor over there. And I'll probably explain the DVD drive first. This drive actually broke. I talked about it in the video, but one of the stupid belts slipped that's in here and caused the whole mechanism to jump time. And what that did is it caused this this head assembly to slam into this plastic piece and cracked that plastic piece. I don't know why it did that. And knocked it off the track. I mean, I can fix that, but you can't see it because this camera won't focus on it. Oh, well, it almost got it. Here we go. It's actually going to focus on it today. Well, you can't really see it, but it left a scuff mark on that lens, so it's not really worth fixing at all. I'm not even going to waste my time. It's just an IDE optical drive, for God's sakes. What is the worth in that thing? I was considering buying a SATA optical drive for this, but I don't think I'll really end up doing that because I don't really need to spend $20 on an optical drive for this system because I don't burn DVDs nearly often enough to justify it. I do use this to burn DVDs, but considering I've got like about 80 different other computers that I can use to burn DVD drives, and yes, that was quite a bit of a... Anyways, like I was saying, that was a little bit of an exaggeration. I've probably only got... Let's see here, I've got this one can burn DVDs. That one, and that one. So I think I've got about 4 machines here that can actually burn DVDs. Not the 80 that I said before. But still, I've got 4 machines that I can use. I can just pull one out and put it up here and use that to burn DVDs. Because I don't do it nearly often enough, really, to justify it. It just would have been nice to have the DVD optical drive in there. And if there ever is a reason that I would need the optical drive in here, I'm just going to have to do without, unfortunately. But anyway, as you can see, or as you might have seen, also, I've upgraded it entirely to SATA, which is actually a nice performance boost. But as you can also see, I'm running HDAT2, and we've got a little bit of a problem. I don't quite understand it, considering the drives are supposed to be brand new. Oh wait, yes I can. It's a Seagate drive. 80 gigabytes in size. They're actually not brand new. They're refurbished drives. I bought 2 of them, and I actually put my Rocket Raid card, or one of my Rocket Raid cards in there. You'll see all this in the upcoming video, but one of the drives, as far as I can tell, is working absolutely fine. But once this finishes and I save a log of this, I'm definitely going to take another look at it. But the other one, as you can see, is not, and it just so happens that the one that is not working fine is my boot drive. So that's going to have to be taken care of. Luckily, I do have a backup of all this stuff. It's not a big deal. I can restore it. It's just going to be a major pain in the ass. So I'm going to have to save a log of this because, unfortunately, these drives are sold as components. Or so Seagate says. They don't want anything to do with them, and I checked with the warranty. They say return, contact wherever you bought it from. So, whatever. I guess I can't really return them to Seagate now, can I? Unless I want to pay for it, and I'm not paying for it. I've only got about $16 into each drive, so there you go. Booting it off of a floppy disk. I knew I put that floppy in there for a reason, but anyway. So all of this is going to need to be dealt with. You can see some contraband right there for an upcoming video. I'll talk about that in a second. There's stuff all over the place over here. Needs to get dealt with. There's stuff back there that I need to deal with. None of these machines have really changed. You might start seeing videos of those every once in a while. You can see my music library that I still need to all import. Oh yeah, I had this out because I was curious how much it cost, even though I probably looked at it several times. This bad boy, 320 gigabyte, cost about $80 when it was new. Remember when 320 gigabytes was a lot of space? I certainly do. Because when this was bought, that would have been quite a bit of space. Most drives back in that time were either 160 or 250 gigs in drive in size. In fact, most of the time it was even less if you didn't have a system that was SATA. But anyway, so there we've got that. Still have this Easy Eyes keyboard, and I still don't like it that much, but I don't use the system nearly often enough to justify buying a brand new keyboard. And of course, I use my good keyboard, which is right there, for my netbook that's sitting up there. I am going to have to take a look at all of these all these machines, update them as necessary, and do all of that. And it looks like this disc is now imported. Some of you guys have probably never actually even seen this machine. I've got a video up and coming of this too. Still have a lot of videos that I need to edit. Give me my disc. There we go. I have a lot of videos that I need to edit, and I've got one more up and coming because I have 200 subscribers now, which is probably nothing to be excited about, considering 200 is a very small number, but consider that there are over 1 million people on YouTube. But to be honest with you, I didn't even think anybody was going to be interested in my videos. That disc is scratched to heck. Hopefully it's going to work. If it doesn't, this isn't even one of my favorite discs anyways. I had to buy another fan, another small fan to put back there because these drives were overheating. What else is new? There's Seagates. Of course they're going to overheat. Work, damn it. Yes, please do. I have no idea where the second disc for this went. I think it actually I ended up breaking it just because of scratches all over the disc. But I'd love to know where it actually went. It's probably in a CD case somewhere or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I do have a CD case on the floor here. Ooh, kill that thing. But I think all of this is just games. Just old PC games, some of which I might have to demonstrate. It's all PC stuff, of course. Well, most of it is. Some of it's actually DVD, so I won't be able to use it on much. Oh yeah, these discs. I remember those. Used to get a kick out of the startup sound on that. We have a Reader Rabbit. I don't have my kindergarten Reader Rabbit disc anymore. That definitely broke. Lost that to the sands of time. And I really liked that one. I've never actually even really played this game. America Online, of course, ages 5 to 7. Which will run on a Macintosh, apparently, so I might have to try that. Caught me a Monopoly, which is a CD-ROM. Trivial Pursuit, that's also a CD-ROM. Atari, 80 classic games in one. Might have to try that. That's also a CD-ROM, so I can use that in anything. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. This, I think, is a DVD. 32 megabyte video with NVIDIA, nice typo there, GeForce or ATI Radeon 7500. 256 megabytes of memory. I remember when that was a whole heck of a lot. Of course, I grew up on a system with 64 megabytes. I actually don't think I do have any of my DVDs in here. They're probably all downstairs. There used to be a lot more things in here. But they're probably somewhere else or lost to the sands of time. Like a lot of my stuff usually is. I think other than that, there's not a whole heck of a lot that I need to talk about. Just mostly I got my desk back, and the fact that I've got videos up and coming, and the fact that I now have 200 subscribers. So I'm going to be showing you something special for that. There's a video. That's not mine. Then I downloaded because I'm tired of wasting bandwidth. You can see 200. Let's see. Did that number change? Back to 199? It did not. I still haven't gotten any emails from YouTube about it though, so... Maybe this guy was my 200th subscriber. I have no idea. So, I guess there's that. Look for a lot of videos up and coming in the future. There you go. I'm going to finish up with this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then. Oh yeah, folks. It is toast. Uncorrectable error count is now higher than it was before. I don't know if those actually changed or not, but this drive is pretty much junk. So I'm going to eject that disk. We're going to reboot. It's probably going to give me an error on post. So you can hear that thing. Let's press delete and enter setup here. I want to check and make sure that that stuff is still on. Scan devices. Doesn't look like it gave me a post error though, so I don't know. Let's take a look. Press F1 to resume. There we go. Smart capable and status bad. Press F1 to resume. Yes. I want to do that. Enter on this drive. Smart monitoring enabled. Okay, so that should be fine. See if it still boots. It still boots. Wow. You know, that would be amazing if this thing actually even still boots at all. Let's see how many banned sectors it reports in Windows now. Here, by the way, is the output from HDAT2, the log file. I got impatient. I stopped it before it reached the end, but as you can see, it's pretty much toast anyway. You know, I should probably have turned the fan off so I can listen to the noises that it's making. But I don't hear any noises. So, I mean, it sounds just fine. I don't hear any ticking noises. I don't hear the clicking noises that Seagates usually make when they're about to fail. I mean, it's definitely a lot slower than it was. I mean, that's definitely the case here. I have no idea if it's still going to boot or not. Looks like it is, though, so... I mean, there's one thing, I guess. But that's just funny. Let's take a look here and see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens. The only reason why I started this backup anyway is so I can check and make sure that... Oh, shut up. I'm gonna have to uninstall that. But anyway, is so I could check my other drive and make sure that it doesn't have any problems, but I don't think it does. So, there's another thing. Let's see what Crystal Disk Info does as soon as it starts up here. What kind of errors we get. Yep. 15036. But it did recover on the pending sector count, but of course, then it can't recover stuff. And it's gone straight to bad. Wow, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a drive go bad because of the reallocated sectors count. I've seen hundreds of drives under caution, but I've never seen them go bad. But obviously that one has gone bad there. Let's run our RAID administration utility and make sure that our drive in our RAID array is not going bad either. Yeah, look at that. No problems at all. And that is definitely the Seagate drive. That other drive has absolutely no problems at all. Zero. At least according to this RAID utility. And I don't know why this would be lying to me, so... No bad sectors found. It hasn't reallocated anything. So... yeah, there you go. I guess I'm in it for 50%, so far anyway, so that's not that bad. Considering these are factory refurbs. And that drive I think has about over 30,000 hours on it. I'd have to look. Nope, I don't want that. Show main window. Whoops. Yeah, 30,000 hours. Well, over 30,000 hours. So, I mean, I guess there's that. Let me shut this off because it doesn't need to be powered up. So, I'm going to be taking this in tomorrow. I have to go over to another store that's over there and get some stuff for my bike, but... I mean, I guess there you have that. It's kind of funny. It's up over like 15,000 reallocated sectors now. Oh man, that thing is just so beyond toast. Anyway, there you have it, I guess.